Hello, this is Alicia Quattropani, and this is journal entry number 4 for English 308. Our reading this time around, for the most part, I think a majority of the reading, um, I think the main idea of it was, well, a good portion of it was talking about universal design for education. So basically having um, excuse me, my hand there. Basically having a teaching method or a teaching program that you should be able to hopefully reach all students or all people, whether they have a disability or not, whether they are second, maybe English isn't their second language, um, something that helps just kind of bring all together, that multiculturalism things. It was really interesting. I probably think one of my favorite parts of this part of the reading was how they listed off, the author listed off, let's see where it was, some criteria, I guess, some principles for universal design for the education. And one of my favorite ones I think that is on here is number 5, which is hire and develop personnel who understand, respect, and value the institution's diverse community of students and employees. And I think that is so incredibly interesting, and excellent to have that as one of the principles for UD, because you can, in my opinion, you can give the public or whoever, the students, your mission statement, or you can release a list of values that your institution may have. But the problem is it doesn't really go anywhere, or it's not successful unless it's implemented. And so if you have professors or something along, or just general staff who do not respect um, that mission statement, or that list of values, or whatever it is that the institution releases, then they're not going to be pushed, and therefore they're not going to be followed. So it's going to be pretty much useless. So I think making sure that your employees really value your statements, um, I think is a huge help for everyone to be able to use this program, and have a universal design for education. In terms of project number 1, universal design is being accessible to everybody in anything, without excluding students with disabilities out, or anything that may make somebody quote unquote different or not normal. So with our project, we have to go through and we have to find two like articles or documents for our profession, and kind of comb through them to make sure that those documents are accessible. And do they have a universal design? Can anyone anywhere with a disability read that document and understand fully what's happening or what's going on on that sheet of paper? So I think they tie together pretty nicely in terms of making sure that we're not excluding anyone. So that's pretty much, I think, for the most part, the the gist of these, like, 50 pages or so, probably less than that. Yeah, so very interesting, and I'm really liking the way that I'm liking where it's going. And I appreciate that some of the major arguments against or for universal design were mentioned. So yeah, I guess we'll just continue on and see where this book takes us. Thanks.